All right, guys, welcome back. Happy Monday. This is our first video of the month of November, and I wanted to show this boy off here. Super Orange Dream Leopard DG Pied male. So he is the only, I think, hatchling that we have left. He's an outstanding animal. I'm still putting him up for half off. He's really the only baby we have left to sell for the whole entire year. I have two clutches that are due to hatch in December, but those aren't going to be really ready to sell until sometime in January. So this is it. I don't have anything else coming out of eggs until mid December. So this is the last guy of the season. I'm on the fence about whether or not I really want to sell him, although obviously the money would be nice. So he's it. He's the last one available. I do have a couple auctions going on for the blood pythons and for this male here. Where are you at, buddy? This guy right here, OD Leopard, Clown Head Pied, Pos Head MJ Xanthic. His auction starts at $100 and it ends tomorrow around 9 a.m. I believe Eastern. And so do the blood pythons. So there's no reserve; it just starts at $100. So that's a good deal for somebody. The blood pythons start at $9.99 with no reserve, just the starting bid, and they're going to be very expensive to ship. So I mean, I paid well over $2,500, $3,000 with those. They're really nice animals. They're basically almost ready to breed at this point. So I have those auctions going on. But I just kind of want to talk about the month of October because it was probably my best month ever in terms of sales. Like, blew everything out of the water. I really didn't expect to leave that month selling everything I sold. There's even stuff that I ended up adding because sales were going so well. I was like, well, I'm going to ride the wave. And I did. And as you can see, I mean, everywhere you see in these racks that are empty spots are things that I sold. And I even replaced some of these tubs already, but you know, there's 4 over here, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 here. I think there's just 2 over on that one. So we have 16 like adult or close to adult size snakes that we sold. I replaced a lot of these. Actually went out over the last 2 weeks, but there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 in that one, and there's a bunch of more that I sold there. I mean, I've probably sold 40-ish snakes so far. I sold so many that I was actually able to rearrange these racks a little bit so they're kind of in their projects. Like, these are my ultra pied snakes now. This is my these are my 4 females that are clown head pied, pos head MJ Xanthic, and the male I'm breeding them to, and the backup male. I was able to move down, you know, the stuff off the top row there and kind of consolidate everything. So, and then I need to go through and wash all the tubs and mix up more cocoa so that everything fits in there. So, got a lot. I think if I'm looking at this, like, the blood pythons are down here in the bottom row, so that gives me 1 more row. And then I have that confusion combo double head DG clown male, and that's it. There's only other 2 snakes in the adult racks, and then, you know, that male that's for auction, and then that super OD DG pied. That's it. I mean, like, completely sold out of everything else, and I really, at this point, I've slimmed down the collection to the point, like, the only things available are the things that, or the only things I have left in here are the things that I need for breeding. So in most of these snakes in these racks here are going to be ready to breed or already have bred for me this season. And the reason I wanted to consolidate everything is I didn't want to be in too many different projects. I have 1 ultra pied male now, and I have 7 females for him that should be at, you know, breeding sizes at different times throughout the season. So hopefully he gets all 7 of those females to go. I have the Orange Dream Blade Pied Double Head MJ Clown male that I produced all my lightning pies with this year. I have 4 females that are all Clown Head Pied Pos Head MJ combos with 2 or 3 or 4 different genes in them that are all going to be ready to breed this year for him. So those should all be ready in the next several months. I have a bunch of like my black-head leopard Mojave hypopide het black axanthic male. I'm actually breeding him two black axanthic females right now. One of them is going to lay in a week or so. The other one, he's had 2 locks with. He's also being bred to hypopide stuff. And obviously, we have the DG clown stuff and the DG pied stuff and the triple visual DG clown pied stuff going on. And my 2 lightning pied females, the one that laid had the 10 egg clutch. They're both eating very well, but she's getting weight so fast that I probably will end up breeding her soon. And I think my plan now with her is to actually breed her to the DG clown pied male when he starts locking the females. So, it's like this season next year is shaping up because basically these racks are filled with holdbacks at this point from the last several years, especially the females. And let's see, I think those 2 rows up top are all holdbacks. I bought the ones in the middle there, but this 4th row is holdbacks. This row down here is holdbacks. These 3 are holdbacks. Let's see, those aren't. This row is holdbacks, 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 holdbacks. So I think half of these, roughly, in these racks are holdbacks that'll be breeding this year. And it really, when you're building your projects properly, it really infuses like a lot of goodness into your projects, a lot of cool genes, and a lot of power. So I'm very excited for 2025. 2024 was fantastic. I think at this point, because the month went so well, even without selling these last few animals, which are a little more expensive, I think I'm completely out of debt, out of the red with the snake breeding stuff at this point, even after buying that DG clown pied male. Including buying him, I'm still out of the red in terms of that. So like next year, I'll go in the next year, and I don't because I've cleared up so much space in these racks, I actually don't think I need to buy a 5540 at this point because I really don't plan on buying females. And these, there's probably 11 snakes here, ball pythons that'll move up into the 5540s at some point. But as you can see, I have 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 15, 16. I have 16 spots, and there's only 11 snakes in there. Plus, I will be selling some of these as they breed. I have a pastel clown het pied and a clown het pied that I'll be selling both of them as soon as they breed because I don't need them and I have better stuff in the racks. So there's just things like that, and it's exciting. I'm really excited for the year. What else? That's it. I mean, like, it was just a it was a stressful month. I don't think people really understand how much time and effort it goes into marketing, because most people, I would say, like probably over 90% of the people in Morph Market just post their snakes and hope they sell. And yeah, you could get lucky and sell them. But now, as I look today, there were 40,000 snakes on Morph Market. Chances are your snakes aren't selling just by you putting them on there. You need to have marketing behind it. You need to have a brand. You need to be posting probably on most of social media platforms. And I went through and sold everything. I'm hoping the snake sells on auction for $100. The blood pythons I don't count as inventory because they're not ball pythons. They were just a side project. And so I only have 2 snakes that really aren't spoken for. It's Super OD, DG pied, and that Confusion double het DG clown male. I sold through all of my snakes. How many people are able to say that they're going into the winter with no inventory, with everything completely sold? Because you need to work at it. I worked my butt off this month trying to get these sales. There are some people that got fantastic deals because they swooped in at the right time and got the right snake. I have some repeat customers that have bought so much for me that I was just kind of throwing in some extras just to, treat them well because they treat me well. But you build relationships like that, you build a reputation like that, and it helps you get those sales. So at this point, with again the number of snakes going up on Morph Market, now we're at 40,000 again. You're not going to be seen in the crowd just by posting stuff on Morph Market without having some social media backing and getting out there. So yeah, I mean, I hustled my butt off. I was exhausted. I think I'll plan on making videos still every day during the week. Maybe I skip a day. I don't know. I really haven't decided that. I'm recording this on Saturday, and it's been a crazy week because Thursday was Halloween. Friday, Maddie actually had off, so I actually helped. She had her help me tear down all the Halloween stuff on Friday and pack it all up. And then today, Saturday, we actually put up the Christmas stuff outside because it's a nice day. It was like 60 degrees out and sunny. We're like, well, we better do it while it's nice in Pittsburgh because it's going to get crappy outside soon. So we got up all the Christmas stuff outside. So I'm exhausted. It's just been like a long 31 days of October and now 2 days into the month of November. And I'm watching football all day tomorrow and Sunday. The rest of the night tonight, I don't know. My one thing I like to do, even though I'm turning 40 this year, is still play video games. So I'm going to go sit down and play Call of Duty for a little bit. The new one just came out, and I enjoy that for a couple months every year when it comes out with a new version. So I'm going to go do that for a little bit and probably get killed by some kids that are way better than I am at it, but it's still fun. If you play, I just do Nuketown 24/7 because it's easy. I don't have to learn the map. I know it because it's 10 years old. So I'll do that for a little bit. But yeah, we'll see how the videos go. I'll try to get stuff out every day, back to our normal schedule. But yeah, I mean, it was an outstanding month. I can't be any more happy than that. It kind of proved to me again that this is a viable business as long as you're doing it right. And I made previously, like in previous years, if you had a big sale, a bigger number sale, like a $5,000 sale, a $4,000 sale, you'd be happy if you hit one of those every once in a while. But I had a couple last month on top of all the other sales I had. So, I mean, it made the month fly by. And I was doing so much shipping that I was like getting exhausted from running the FedEx, packing boxes. I'm basically out of adult boxes at this point. So, and I'm glad that I'm done selling adults because I don't have any boxes left, or I'd have to buy more. So, yeah, that's enough of me rambling for this video. Thank you to everybody that tunes into my videos on YouTube. Thank you to everybody that purchased from me in October. It was a huge month. It got me out of the red with the business. So yeah, let's have an awesome last 2 months of the year, everybody. Comment down below if there are certain things that you want me to highlight in my collection or certain things you want me to talk about. Because now that I think, again, those 2 clutches aren't going to hatch until December. I really don't have anything going on here this month. I do have I'm pairing a lot of males. I have the Ultra Pied male. I have my Super OD Clown Pied combo male. I have my crazy little black pastel red striped cypress leopard redhead clown male. I have that Confusion double head DG clown male. I have my black leopard Mojave hypo pied male and the DG clown pied that I'll start pairing soon. So I have all these snakes. I am actually pairing them, and everybody but the DG clown pied, they're all locking up to everybody. So we do have a lot of those, but showing somebody a lock isn't very exciting. So I'm not even expecting clutches on any of these until next year. So if there's stuff you want me to talk about or things you want to see, let me know. Comment down below, and I'll take note of it and try to hit up those videos as I can. And we'll see you tomorrow.